Keep going. Today I thought I would read you a really fun story and sing to you a couple songs about frogs. Have you ever seen a frog before? When I was young, I would go outside, and we live in the desert, and we'd go outside and there would be toads croaking all over the road. It was crazy. There were like hundreds, and I remember trying to catch them. Well, I have a fun story about a frog today, but first let's sing our first song.
If I were a little frog, 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 and sat on a big round log, 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 out where the wind blows cool, out where the wind blows cool, I'd bask in the sun and I'd blink, 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 but I can't say what I think, think, think. If I fell in the big black pool, if I fell in the big black pool. Now froggies all can't swim, you know, which simplifies the matter so. I'd like to lie out on a log if I were just a speckled frog. If I could jump so high, 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 and catch a buzzing fly, 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 out in the blazing sun, out in the blazing sun, I'd shut my eyes to a crack, crack, crack. I'd count the spots on my back, 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 and I'd jump in the pond for fun, and I'd jump in the pond for fun. Now froggies all can swim, you know, which simplifies the matter so. I'd like to lie out on a log if I were just a speckled frog.
Today the story I will be reading is called Reiny Croak Frog, and it's a favorite story from the kids in Colombia, and that's in South America. Young Reiny Croak Frog, he thought he was so fine. He dressed up in his Sunday clothes, and he gave his shoes a shine. In bright red suit and gay blue tie, he was most smartly dressed. His hat, it had a ribbon, and its best, it was his best. Just then, his mother said, "My child, please don't go out today." But Reiny only tossed his head and straightway ran away. As he was running down the road, he met Sir Mousy Mouse. Said Mousy, "Friend, let's pay a call at yonder little house. I'm off to visit Lady Mouse. So come along, pray do. She always has a lot to eat, and she'll have enough for you." They soon drew near the little house Sir Mousy ran before, and knock, knock, knock. With the knocker, he knocked upon the door. "Who's there?" Someone within the house now very sweetly cried. "'Tis I, dear Lady Mouse, 'tis I," said Mr. Mousy Mouse. So Lady Mouse, she opened the door in her most gracious way, and Mousy said, "We've come to call. May we come in, I pray?" With charming smile, sweet Lady Mouse then bobbed her little head. "Yes, yes, come in. You're welcome. Please do come in," she said. Sir Mousy bowed and shook her hand, and Reiny did so too. They greeted her politely, just as gentlefolk must do. She led them in the house and said, "Be seated in those chairs. You both look well, and Reiny here, how fine the suit he wears. And off she went for bread and cheese and for some nice cold meat. And Reiny ate and ate and ate as much as he could eat. She brought in sugar cookies too. He gobbled those as well, with jam and every kind of sweet, more things than I could tell. Then Lady Mouse said, "Reiny, would you sing a little tune? Please sing a pretty song for me about the moon in June." But Reiny was too full to sing. He only croaked, "I vow I'd like to sing, little lady, but I really can't just now." "I'm very, very sorry." Lovely Lady Mouse looked sad. "I like to have my visitors make me merry and be glad, but since you cannot sing to me, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sing a very pretty special song for you." So Lady Mouse, she sang a song, and Mousy chanced a jig, but Reiny fell asleep because he's eating like a pig. Then by and by he wakened, for he heard a loud meow. A cat and her two kittens, they had started up a row. The cat was chasing Mousy, so he ran and squeaked with fear. "Meow!" she cried. "Meow, meow, I'll catch you by your ear." And while poor little Lady Mouse began to weep and wail, the kittens, they chased after her to get her by her tail. Then Reiny, seeing both his friend run here and there and weep, just took his hat, gave one big, tremendous, long leap, and opened the door. With hand and nose, he left them in a fright. He only wished them as he went a very swift good night. He jumped so high, he jumped so fast, he jumped so fast and high, he lost his hat, he tore his shirt, he lost his Sunday tie, he jumped straight into Mrs. Duck awaiting their alack. She cried, "I'll wait you, I will, quack, 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 quack." But Reiny bolted off for home. He raised an awful din. "Oh, Mother, save me! Mother, dear, oh, Mother, let me in!" His mother saw him coming, pop, while Mrs. Duck gave chase. She let him in and slammed the door in Mrs. Ducky's face. Well, how'd you like that story? I thought it was a pretty funny one. Frogs can be so silly, you know. Well, thanks for sticking around for that story. Let's sing one last song.
Mr. Frog came out of the pond one day and found himself in the rain. Said he, "I'll get wet and I may catch cold." So he jumped in the pond again.
Well, thanks for spending some time with me today, friends. I had a lovely time with you today. I'll see you next time.
Wow, Miss Madie, I really like your hat and your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Where did you get those?
Well, Historic Harmonies has a new store. Did you know?
What?
Yeah, you can get hats and shirts. You can get a notebook or a mug for your mom.
Wow.
Yeah, you can wear your favorite YouTube channel wherever you go.
Wait, how do I get there?
Well, I'll put the link down in the description box so that you can get on there right away and buy your favorite merchandise.
Oh, great.